This video just started out as me wanting to rank all of my montages, but I ended up giving a lot of insight into my editing process and a lot of different little tips and tricks for making montages, that this kind of functions as like a montage editing tutorial. So if that's the part that you're interested in here, skip to the timestamp on screen. This is where I start getting into my really good montages and what I've done to make them good, and start dropping more recent tips about my editing style and how I make my montages. But if you're here to see the whole tier list, please do see the first half as well. I personally think it's pretty cool to see the progression of like the original montages I was making and what I got really right back then, even though I was new, you know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. It's very long, maybe save it to watch later or something. And I will do a real editing tutorial some other time, but this was what I wanted to do for now. Okay, today, or well, what time is it? 2 a.m. Tonight, I'm going to be doing a video that I wanted to do for a while, which is ranking all of my Minecraft montages in a tier list. Alright, so first is Constellation. This is my very first montage ever. Directly after Cool Dude's Constellation montage, I'm like, dude, I need to make one of these. This is sick. And honestly, this is a good first montage. I've got the cinematics, I've got the style for it, and I got the drop clip, you know? This little single clicking double extension on the drop, that's pretty fucking sick. So like honestly, this is a damn good montage for my first one, but that doesn't give it bonus points, you know? I would say that this is still watchable and it's pretty charming. Like this is a B tier montage. And then second montage, Light Up the Sky. I love this montage. This song is particularly special to me, just in where it came from. I felt like I told a pretty good story just through the raw clips. I really like rewatching this one personally. The moonwalk clip, like, you know, I started adding some effects. There's the little shake. It was my first time using Filmora. I like this montage. Like, I really like this montage. I don't know if it's just because it's mine. I don't know if it's just because I really like the song. But like, that's clean, dude. That transition, I reused this in the montage I'm making right now. Like, I like this montage. To me, like this, slow-mo into glitch on the clutch, like, this is good. I'm actually putting Light Up the Sky at S. It's gonna go at the bottom of S. I know I can't be that biased, but I truly love that montage. Breezily progression montage. It's just me Breezily bridging for a long time. It's not very good. It's a cool idea. Oh yeah, this is gonna be like F tier at the bottom, but you know, it's not very good. It's a C tier montage. Then we have Ocean Eyes, my first bridge montage. It's made with all clips from private games pretty much against RS Flicker. We were playing a lot of bridge at the time. This is like right after getting into the game. It has some decent effects. It's not horrible. But it's an old montage and it doesn't have quite as much charm as the first Bedwars ones. Like, I still like it, but I think that I don't know. I think that it's either high C or low B. We'll put it low B for now, but I might have to move that. Trapping montage number 1. Fruit berries inspired cinematic trapping montage. Like, you know, this is sick. It's got the it's got the sound effects. I remember this. Yeah, and the signs back when replay mod worked and I could make a lot of signs. There's some charm about this one. This clip still bugs me. I got 2 people with the ladder trap at the same time and I moved my camera and it did this. So I didn't get to actually see them both fall at once. It's tragic. That sync the piano with the little blocks, like, this is good. This is a this is a solid B tier montage, I think. This is solid B tier. Then we have Memories, which is my 50 sub montage. Misdemeanors saw this because I put it in his Discord and he left a comment on it. Like, I think it's good. At the time it was significantly better, But like, this is the type of stuff that I do now. This is a beautiful 3-sync sequence where we have fireball hits on the bass, mid-air falling. You get that little whirr effect. I complement that with the glitch, and then the impact right on the next drop. Like, that's a good sequence. And then I tried to do this cool little cool dude thing, and I did it better than he did in his montage. Yeah, this first drop is good. This is an A tier montage. I don't think there's that much that needs to be said. This is an A tier montage. Step back, my Rank Skywars montage. It's just a bunch of raw clips of me butterfly clicking. I was just learning how to butterfly click. You can see I'm getting like 16 CPS. That's not that bad. But it's basically just Rank Skywars nonsense with heavy bass. There's one good clip in here that I remember being, yeah, it's this. I remember thinking this clip was the sickest thing ever when I got it, because I carried this combo like that for a second. I thought this clip was fucking the best in the montage by far. Yeah, this is probably C tier. It's not horrible, but it's just, it's not awesome. So this intro is really pretty. This cinematic is awesome. I reused it in my original tips video. Like, this intro is clean, but it doesn't save the fact that my clips are so boring, dude. It's like single clutch, 2-block telly. Like, it's kind of charming now, but yeah, it's not a good montage. You should see, where was my good clip? I had one in here. Here, this was the good clip of the montage. Oh yeah, triple clutch after I jumped off the side myself. It's better than Breezily progression though. Gold I made with another YouTuber. It's a collab montage. It's pretty good. It's honestly a good montage. There's not that much to say about it. It has clips from me and him. I think it's totally solid. The drop clip is sick too. This is an unstaged 4-block clutch with single clicking. Like, this is still a sick clip. That's with single clicking, dude. That's my best single clicking clutch. So, I really like the drop, but I don't know if this is more than high B. We'll put it high B. Fail montage one. This is this is funny. This clip is so great, dude. The fail montage. Dragon somehow falls off the slab and walks down and hits their head and falls. It's just okay, and then I was pointing and laughing, and I did and I somehow did the exact same fail. That's a great clip. This is a super fun montage, man. I should do this again. This is good. I really like this. I think I'm gonna put it low A. Talk a lot. I remember this song has a lot of swear words, and my mom saw this montage and was disappointed that I used this song. Because, you know, suck on my dick and stuff. I think it's fine. Like, there's some redeeming qualities of it. Let me find the... Okay, this is terrible, bro. Look at this frame rate. Oh yeah, this sequence is cool. That was well done. And then this is insane. This is one of my best clutches of all time, and it was 2020. That's a sick clutch, dude. That's still like my best in bridge, probably. But it doesn't save the montage by itself. There's one other sequence that was pretty cool. Oh, it's this. This was pretty cool too. The triple hit and 2 teleports. Like, that's good syncing. But I don't know. This is low B, just like the other one. Telly Clips one. It's a clip dump of me trying to learn Telly bridging. The whole thing is nondescript except for this clip. This was great, the little desaturated effect, and then sync with the actual Telly. It still bugs me to this day that I didn't finish this clip. This was right after I started learning Telly. All I could do was butterfly click. I couldn't actually drag click. And I was trying to do Tellys with butterfly, and this was a total fluke. You can see how bad I was at the time. Look at my first Telly. 1, 2. I was terrible. And then I somehow pulled off a perfect 5 block in the middle, and I failed the jitter bridge across the rest of the way. Still bugs me to this day. But yeah, I mean, this is a clip dump that's, you know, it's not that good. And then Yessir was probably my first montage that like leveled up for my early Taj like skill level. This intro is sick. It's first time trying like serious cinematic velo. I think it looks great. The intro is definitely A tier to me, but you can see what the clips look like. And it's just, and I added in little hit effects and just didn't time them to anything but the music. This is sick. Bang! I fuck with this sequence. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Killing a bee hopper. Yeah, this is a good Taj. This reverse effect I've never done again. That was a nice little moment of inspiration. Fun fact about this montage is that in this clip you can see my thumbnail maker is in the game. This is like 2 or 3 years before we met. My thumbnail maker just killed that guy at mid, wherever the master clip is. But yeah, this is low A. Or yeah, it's like mid A. No, Yessir is better than Memories. Yeah, this was a good montage. And then Castle montage. It's fine. I feel like it's somewhat ugly editing in parts. But it's not bad. Yo, that was kind of a sick. Oh, it's a Telly. It's like okay. This was one of the not good cinematics I've done. It's just not that interesting. That little preview is cool. And then this clutch was significant at the time. I like the little water effect. So yeah, it's fine. I think it's like B tier. I don't think it's better than Constellation. I don't think it's better than Trapping Montage. And then we have Ecstasy, which is a full Bedwars montage I made that I just don't really remember all that often. Like, I don't really think of Ecstasy all that often. Which I think means I don't really like it. You can see I didn't really understand frame rates at the time. I'm like, yeah, I'll slow the clip down like cool, dude. And then it looks like crap. Like, that's pretty cool. It's not horrible. I just don't think I did anything to make it special. The drop is kind of cool. The turnaround is slow. And then, yeah, that's good. And then this clip has stayed in my mind a lot for some reason. I can't explain it really. I think it's because my hit reg was awesome. Okay, the drop sequence is good in this, dude. I kind of cooked with the drop sequence. This changes my opinion of it a little bit. Some random cinematics. 1v1ing a bee hopper back when I sucked. Oh my god, that shake is so violent. I remember this clutch. This clutch was insane at the time. 4 block into like 6 diag. Yeah, that was a crazy clutch at the time. Yeah, it's decent. It's better than I remembered it. I think it's definitely better than gold. I don't think it's A tier. All Night. I love this. This was my first time experimenting with the Jonah style of like moving images and stuff. I watch this one all the time by myself. I might give this low S or high A. We'll see in a sec, but like, come through stun like what? A little fly in, pow. Like, that's hard, dude. I cooked with this. The long stall. The thing that's so nice here is this clip ends here. Stall, stall, stall. And then bang, bang, bang. That's a sick one. Telling before I actually knew how to. This. Bang. The left, right, left is so hard. That's so hard too. Okay. I might cut this out of the video. But yeah, this is a sick edit. I'm putting this top of A. I don't think it deserves S necessarily. I think it deserves top of A. Ballin. Just more of the Jonah style, you know? It's my first big edit of it. The little green screen intro is clean. This looks good. Turn me up some mo. And then the lag was in the clip, which is tragic. And I was like playing pot for clips, and I don't know what I was doing. It's okay. You know, like this was cool. Using the green blocks as a green screen to be a nebula or something. I think it's fine. I think it's low B tier again, but like not that low. It's like up here somewhere. You know, it's fine. Then only one. This was my best edit at the time. Also, I foot revealed in it. When I made it, this was the other one that's like I leveled up from what I previously was capable of. Sick intro. You know, it's not creative, but bang. There's some parts of this that are good. It did lose a little bit of its epicness because, like, you see how ugly this border is, bro? And it wasn't centered. The reverse, I should keep doing that. This little triple shot synced with the music is cool. I like that. And then the sequence in the middle. This was fun to make. It actually took me a long time just to get this transition clip. And then this. I was still using Filmora at the time, so to make these clips be in 60 FPS, I had to pre-render these and export them and interpolate them with flow frames and put them back in here. Which was a lot of effort for that little effect, but it's good. And this is awesome too. This is the first time I utilized this effect, and I've done it a lot since, I think, is you start a fade out and don't finish it. Like here, out, bang! That's hard. And this clip was good, and I reused it later because I kind of butchered it there. But it was a sick edit. You know, only one is good. This is low end of A. It beats out Memories. Fuego. Like, that's a good clutch. I don't like my old settings now that I have my new ones, which hurts these montages. But this is pretty good. And then, yeah, the clutch actually on the drop here, like an 11 block in game. One of my longest clutches. And you can see I respected the clip so much that I just left it frozen here. Like, instead of cutting that out. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't think it's anything too special. It can be high B. Paranoid. This is a really chill, just follow up to my previous Telly montage. Now that I had actually learned a little bit of how to Telly, I put this little filter on it the entire time with these little bokeh like thingamajigs floating around. This transition here is really good. But other than that, there's not much to talk about. Bang. I mean, I like it. I rewatched this montage. I think it's decent. You know, B tier is going to be pretty populated, but as we get to the newer stuff, more of them are going to end up in A tier, you know. It's like C and S are going to be the outliers. Paranoid. It's good. I don't think it's better than Constellation. Now we have Isekai. I love this montage. I went all out on this at the time. It's my final Filmora edit. This was me going all out for Filmora. That's cool. I used goated clips for this too. Like, I'm not getting 8 block on stage, so I'm not comboing Matt Nico anymore. Like, that fireball bridge is nuts. Bang! The quad TNT jump? Yeah, this one's sick. Golden A. 6 speed. Like, this 10 block fruit bridge before I knew how to do it? Dude, this montage is sick. He's like, hey. Pseudo drop 3. This ended up not working at all because you have no frame of reference in the background to tell that it's being speed ramped. It just looks like glitchy blocks. If you look up here, you'll see bump, 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 bump. But, you know, you can't tell that. 10 block diag. This clip is nuts. No lineup, just walk into the diag all the way to the island. This is a sick clip even now. This is also a sick clip. Fireball the bridge after he knocks me off. This one was right after the other 8 block extension. Same life, in fact. Yeah, this is a good montage. And look at this, dude. Look at this. 19 versus like 14 health against a B-Hopper in Classic. And I go up damage from block hitting and turn it into a draw. That's sick. This is currently going to be top of S, although it's not going to finish there. Spoiler alert. Sanctuary, last thing I made on Filmora. I don't really care for this edit anymore. That's a sick clutch. But I don't know. This was like, I was kind of done with this editing style at the time, so I never look back on this one particularly fondly, although that doesn't mean it's bad. This RGB separation thing here was cool. Like, it's got dirty bass, so the shakes fit really well. Like, it's a good edit. I just don't look back on it all that fondly. I think I'm gonna put it like high B. And now we get into some of the good ones. Rose. This was right after I got After Effects. I'm like, well, I got After Effects. I gotta make a cinematic edit. And I did, and it's beautiful. I think I'm gonna watch the whole thing. That's so nice. Quick story time then here. This is a cinematic. This is not. You can't turn on weather in cinematics, and I needed walking through the rain with it raining. So what I did is I just went in a single player world and I made it rain, and I walked forward and used both perspective mod and I used cinematic camera to get this smooth arc around my character. It's fine. This sequence, that's really pretty. This took a long time. I don't do cinematic edits very often. I like this. It's good. I think that it deserves S tier. And then Poland. This is hilarious, dude. I love this montage. I had been laughing about this internally for a long time before I made it. Just like a troll montage. This first clip is so good. I fall off at the very start in time with Wake Up Filthy, and the cinematic just continues like I was still bridging. I found this really funny, and the terrible freaking cinematics. I died in the clip. This has a glitch where it goes through the wall at the start. Like, this is a good bad montage. And this cinematic is actually cool because of this. This, like, took the walk. Like, that was kind of sick accidentally. But yeah, this was funny. I had come up with a lot of clips I wanted to do. Like this. This was scripted, missing the block clutch. This was a 10 block clutch I barely missed way back in the day and just like obviously fake that I made it. Terrible aim. This was fun. Missed the clutch. Really damn slow bridging. This took like an hour, unfortunately. the penis with the thing on it, mining a laggy bed. This is funny. This is a funny montage. I think I'm gonna put it bottom of A. I like Poland. Raise Up is my highest effort After Effects edit. I spent hours and hours and hours on this. It's inspired by the Initial D Season 5 intro or something like that. It's really cool. The little, you see how I kind of made these wiggle back and forth? I don't know how I did that. That was cool. I was originally going to have motion tracked text here, but I just couldn't figure out how to make it work. I'm still terrible at motion tracking. So we just went with the transition. That's pretty cool. This took like 3 hours because I did it frame by frame. But this transition between cinematic and real clip is sick. Like the little halo there. Like this is an elite edit for what I make. The halo is cool. This I spent forever green screening this, dude. And then this, just beautiful. I had this entire thing scripted, and then I realized that this first clip had no impact. If I start it here, then I can't have anything on that beat. So I improvised and just made it a zoom in, and it worked fine. And then the Ender Pearl transition, like this is peak. Oh my god, that's well done. Let's go. Yeah, this is beautiful. I think this is the best we've seen so far from me. And then I made the tips video, and people became aware of me. It's not part of the ranking. It's not part of the ranking, but I do have a little mini montage in here. It wouldn't get ranked. This first cinematic is awesome, and it with this light effect is so goddamn cool. But after this, I made my 500 sub montage, Candyman, which I think is a fair shout for my best edit ever. This is beyond beautiful. I am such a fan of this montage. This intro shot, this entire intro is good. Like, this is pretty basic shot, but this, the perspective on this is beautiful, dude. Like, coming over, you see the different edges, and up here, that is such a gorgeous cinematic. And then through the eye worked so well. I had to switch to my old skin to do it because it was easier to key out a blue around all this than but like, oh my god, I cooked so hard with this montage. It was one of the ones that I've done the most pre-scripting of out of any of my montages. Like I had all the ideas in my head listening to the song. This was taking so long to key out every frame. You can see I kind of gave up after like 2 hours. Like right there, I'm like, who cares? No one's gonna notice. This is so pretty. Right here, I kill him at blue base. I transitioned through the corner of the sky here into a different clip because it's the same map. That's so pretty. That was maybe off time a little bit. And then this, possibly my best cinematic sequence ever. It is beyond gorgeous, dude. So that was taken directly from my favorite montage of all time, which is Strangers by Cool Dude. You can see, here's the idea. This was the original. And you can see it doesn't work very well here. He didn't bother making it perfect, so that's what I was trying to do here, is he came up with a genius idea, and I tried to perfect it in execution, and I think I did a pretty good job. Because all these are different cinematics, all these are different takes of God bridging. They're real cinematics, it's not like editing in After. That's a near perfect transition. That one, it moved forward a tiny bit. That's also, this is like frame perfect. Oh my god. Dude, that's like frame perfect. And then looking all the way back, having it be the same. This is... The shake effect didn't really work because I still didn't understand frame blending yet. This is also directly from Strangers. Ah, oh, so good, dude. The slower sequences. Yeah, I recommend you watch this one if you haven't. This is one of my personal favorite montages. I definitely think it is top of S tier for me. And then you're probably wondering why I left FFF tier on here if I'm not going to use it. Here is why. Let's check out possibly the worst Bedwars edit ever made. That I made this to show Tenchi how to speed ramp in Premiere, and it was so bad, but so funny to us. Anyway, I rendered it out, and I was going through and deleting a lot of footage, and I was gonna upload it to the second channel. You can see I did all this. I wrote the context and stuff, but it's so bad that I never made it public. I will release it here. Avert your ears. It's like the worst thing I've ever made. This is here I speed ramped, and I just like fucked up all the colors, and it's in really low bit rate. This is why FFF tier was left on this. Okay. Block clutch montage. This is really pretty. I like this montage a lot. It was pretty soon after tips as well. It kind of suffered from having all the best stuff at the end, so I'm not sure how many people stuck around to see it. I cooked up this effect, and I've never used it again since, but it is so peak, dude. Like, this for a lead up is awesome. Slow zoom on the face, nighttime overlaid cinematic of the clutch that's about to happen. Like, this is a good montage, I can't lie. It's all my best clutches from other modes. Like, look at this. This is like a 10 block diagonal with butterfly. Like, this is really cool. After I bounce, we get the under cinematic with the stars, like, overlaid. I really like this montage. I'm not sure how many people have seen it, because it's right after tips. But, like, this ending drop, the F5 clutch, long clutch, and then nearly frame perfect transition here. Like, look at that. Exact same. Beautiful transition. Insane clutches at the end. I think that this deserves low S. I'll put it above Light Up the Sky. I said Light Up the Sky was going to be bottom of S. Okay, we're getting to the end of it. Now it's going to be ones that more people have seen. Take Me Home, 2,000 subscriber montage. This one got stolen a lot. Inspired by James's video, obviously. It's really good. I like it. It's a happy montage. There's not that much editing. The clips aren't that insane. And then somewhere near the end, I realized, oh wait, I have a lot of really good clips I haven't used. So like right near the end, I started shoving in good clips, comboing the fuck out of a blatant cheater. This fireball, while I was on the phone with somebody, I hit this. That's crazy. My first good clip with the double fireball jump into a perfect flawless. Like, my aim is so steady there. This is good. This is high A. We'll put it above All Night. I do like that. Fireball fight Winstreak. I made a video showing me getting a really high win streak in fireball fight. Funny story, I never lost this win streak. I still have a win streak of like 92 on Fortnite Imposter, unless they reset them, because this was 2 years ago or something. It's fine. It's a clip dump. This clutch is really funny. It's like accidental. You can see I literally just double clicked it. I just went click click and I accidentally clutched. I think I did it with my ring finger. And no, I did not survive. But a lot of good transitions. A lot of pretty cool clips. I think it's, you know, it's low B. It's probably better than It's not bad, but it's nothing special. Dalai Lama, my most popular montage. I'm so glad that I had a montage duo. This are, you know, pretty intro. Look at the lighting there. So the lore behind this is that I wanted the light front facing the base, and I want it to be aqua, and those were not compatible. So what I did is I manually took this was green base, and I turned it into aqua base. And then green base, I moved over here. And then you can see that's green. This was really cool that the glass ended up doing this little rainbow refraction thing. It's fine. It's on my old settings, which always makes stuff slightly less good to me when it's not on my new settings. Bang! But like, it's pretty good. Right there. This clip is sick. Like this transition, okay. This clutch, I didn't realize how insane it was until I rewatched the montage a couple times. I'm like full focused on killing the guy in front of me. I turn around late, just drag once, very bottom, 2 blocks out. This transition was awesome. And then this midsection, also very cool. Bang, 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 bang. I walked through that guy, got him good. This is smooth, this speed ramping. I'm sure most people here have seen this one. This is my popular one. I think it's good. I think that it is top of A tier. I don't know if I like it enough to give it S. I think that it's a good montage, and deserves A tier. We have my first beating blatant hackers montage. I kind of threw this together randomly. Also, some of the people in it aren't even cheating. Or they're cheating so slow or so little that people got mad at me in the comments. This guy was the #1 sumo player at the time, and then I knew people weren't going to believe me that he was cheating, even though it's obvious, so I put the whole thing in showing that he got banned because he was cheating. My clips are ugly in this. Like, they're from so many different eras. It's fine. It's probably like top of C tier. I don't think it's better than that. Okay, I'm zoning out. I'm getting tired, so I need to finish this quickly. Symphony. My other best cinematic work, along with Candyman. Beautiful montage. Definitely gonna be S tier. I just gotta figure out where. I was super proud of this montage. That's so nice. And I will say, I did get the official Cool Dude seal of success on this montage. He said that my Symphony was the best one. So everyone else who feels like making a montage with Symphony, just know I already got the crown for this song, okay? It's not me who said it, it's the GOAT who said it. I remember somebody telling me not to do a cinematic that goes through blocks. The entire point was that it went through all 3 sets of blocks. I do, you know, it's not great that it's my old settings. But like this cinematic sequence, this is my personal favorite sign I've ever done. The lighting here, I made it go behind the pillar on purpose to give some perspective. Like the still frames here, this is probably my favorite single cinematic I've ever made. This montage took a long time. I just wanna be part of your symphony. Cut that out, cut that out. I can't sing when I'm trying to talk quiet. Cut that out. This is a sick clip, dude. I'm about to die here. I fireball away, and then I throw the bridging and fireball off just to get to the next island. This extension with the cinematic. Like, this was a great montage. I recommend you see this one too. Beat the Bee Hopper. This bang, bang, bang. That's so sick. I remember the guy who made this technique, Oofings, actually saw this montage, and this is how I got introduced to his content. He's one of my personal favorite YouTubers to watch for this game. But like, dude, that is so pretty. And then this clip as well. This is what I was talking about earlier with that whole you start a fade out and you don't finish it. That I love. That time with saturation. This cinematic sequence was less good, but then this, the transition through the pillar, this angle, then the under angle, the fireball jump on the guy. This is one of my best examples of effects that match the sound. Like that glass breaking effect in this song, this ksh, to me it sounds exactly like what this looks like. I was happy with that. And then the outro, very pretty as well. You can see here, you always want to make sure that your cinematics are high quality if you're going to bother making them. This one, you want to have the sword open facing the camera. So I structured myself body left or whatever. And then on this one, I redid the cinematic with my right-handed front facing to the left so that you get the sword flat again. It's small things like that that are cool. Symphony is very good. I don't know if I think it's better than Candyman, but it is top of S tier as well. Star, this is me messing around in After Effects, just trying a bunch of stuff with a bunch of private clutch clips, like from private games. You know, just coming up with silly ideas and executing them. This is pretty funny. Sub that go out and back in. And then this, one of the best, maybe the best single effect I've ever made. Like, God, this is gorgeous. Oh my god. And I lost the project file for this, so I couldn't remake it the same way. I had to do it from scratch again, and it didn't come out quite as good. That's cool. That's cool. And then this. Pow! I liked this a lot. That was fun to make. Yeah, Star is good. This is another A tier montage. We'll put it right below Dalai Lama, I think. Alright, we're just about to the end of it. Let's finish this out. Ready for Love. This and Candyman and Symphony are my favorites that I've ever made. This style feels like my own. Like a lot of the other ones, you know, in Symphony I'm emulating Cool Dude. In in Candyman I'm emulating Cool Dude. Like I don't always edit my own way, but Ready for Love is both modern and my own editing. A lot of stuff that I haven't seen before, like this shadow shake with the inverted colors. That's really cool. And it was the first time I introduced this effect, this like preview shake, which I've been using since. To me, this is probably my favorite montage. I rewatch it a lot. And the artist who made the song commented on the montage, which is really cool. But this drop sequence, bang! Oh my god! It's the first time I started leaving little voice clips in, which I've been doing since. There's a lot about this that I really like. You can see here, the clip didn't quite stretch out perfectly, so what I did is I synced the jump with the but I also slowed it down so that it fit. And that felt weird, so I dragged the corners out. And then there's the hit, the shake, and the remade rainbow. It's not quite as pretty as the first one that I made, but the genius here was that I knew that I had this, like, I was thinking about this edit from the very start, because I knew that since I had the blindness effect, the clutch is isolated. There's no masking. It can mask it by itself because the only things in the frame are the blocks because everything else is black. It worked perfectly. And then I made this. Oh my god! I posted the concept render for this montage on my second channel, but in the concept render, I was just throwing clips together. I put that clip on the drop. I put some random speed Telly Clips in, but this fit too well for me to take out, even though it's a Bedwars montage, so I just kept it. Bang! 1v1 a cheater. This is my favorite part of the entire montage right here. That's so good. Whatever seed I used, bang! dang, for this preview, I love the movement on that. Like, it's so beautiful to me as an editor. There's 3 beats here. One's gonna be the kill, one's gonna be the transition, and they're linked together by, like, that ties everything together. I love this montage. This, and then this again. This reverse bass effect sounds like what this effect looks like. The one that pulls the RGB away from each other like this. I really like this montage. It also is going to get top of S. I don't know where to put it in relation to Candyman and Symphony. I'll just leave it at the top of S. No cinematics is rough. We'll put it here for now. Well, but it's a style that's my own, and it's modern look. I'm gonna leave this at top of S right now. These 3 are pretty interchangeable at the top. Ocean's 11. This is a second channel montage I made of beating cheaters in random other modes. It's decent. Cheaters and sweats and ping spoofers. This guy left a comment saying like he wasn't cheating or ping spoofing, but like, look, like, whatever. I don't believe him, to be honest. This guy was so blatant. I hated this guy so much, and I somehow got a win off of him. I was long dragging. You can see in this game. This is how I got a win off him. It's fine. There isn't very much editing. It's like top of C tier or something. It's fine. Shikairo Days is a montage I made with the leftovers of Ready for Love. It's good. The syncing at the start is pretty addictive to me. And it's the first one where I tried leaving in a bunch of sound. Like all the game sounds muffled, sometimes some voices. And then obviously it's kind of a clip dumpy montage because I had just made Ready for Love, but I did go all out on the drop. 1, 2, 3. I love this drop so much. I'm grinning like an idiot right now just rewatching it. This switch here, super pretty. Switch. The fact that the buildings disappear is so annoying, but I can't do anything about it. It's rendered since hard-coded into the replay file. I brought back the through-eye transition. And then this was well, and there's a lot to like about this. The subtle shakes here, before you can see the inventory goes ba-bum, ba-bum. That's fun. And then the numbers, 1, 2, and I made the 3 come out, the confetti pop out, fades away, and then I hit the clutch. The drop was really good for this. Like, yeah, it's a good montage, and it's carried by my new game look. Like, it's my second most recent game look. I've updated it once since then, since this, but it's good. It's a good montage. That little preview effect again. It's nothing super special, but just, you know, my more recent stuff is going to be better no matter what, just because I've gotten better. So it's good. I think it's probably top of A tier along with these montages. 15K Sky release. Oh, I forgot to do 20, whatever, who cares. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you. It's a chill montage I made to show off the skies. I'm gonna keep doing this format, I think. It's, you know, it's gonna be a C tier montage. It accomplishes its task, which is to show off all the skies. It's a cool idea, but from a montage perspective, I didn't do anything crazy. My favorite part of this montage is this. That's so pretty to me. The fade out in the song to nothing, and then the little rainbow triple clutch, and a crazy final hit. Yeah, it's fine, but you know, it's like a mid B tier montage. It's like, we'll put it at the bottom of B tier. classic Cheatertage, beating cheaters. The only reason this montage exists is that I wanted to make this intro sequence, and then I ended up making a montage to justify it. This is when I modeled this scythe to use here. Some people will get the reference. I won't spoil it for those who won't, but some people hopefully get this reference in the intro. Pretty sick. I also wanted to use this stupid ass song, the W2S half effort diss track on KSI. Bang! For what it is, it's pretty good. And it's my new settings. And, you know, I used more blatant cheaters this time, because people were mad at me last time. And then also the blank space sample from 22 December, not a release song. This is sick. There's some stuff to like about this. I think that it's high-ish B tier. It's fine. Let's get done with this already. Shelter. This was something that I did after Cool Dude quit. One goal was always, well, what if I could make a montage with my goat? And so I went ahead and did that, just because I had the clips. It's not particularly great. I know a lot of ranked players didn't like this or got pressed about it for some reason, because it's like in a low star queue or something, but I'm not going to play ranked, bro. This is very pretty. This preview was beautiful. This is pretty funny. And so these are Cool Dude's clips. I had a little bye-bye. And then keeping in the little voice effects. Like, yeah, it's a good edit. I like it. I was disappointed that community didn't really like it, but, you know, can't win them all. I think I did right by Cool Dude's clips. Yeah, it's a fine edit. It's a fine edit. I think I'll give this low A tier. Maybe behind All Night. It's somewhere in there. Alright, and now we come to the final modern ones, and I can go to bed. I stayed up very late making this. It is 2:52. So let me show you about the final two that I have. Lune, 800 star montage. I imagine this will have been released by the time that this video goes live. It's my first time doing Blender. God, the intro is gorgeous. I mean, it's gonna be S tier. So the thing is, after I make a montage, I've been looking at it for hours and hours and hours while editing it, so I never really like it until like a month after I make it. So I'm still in that phase. I finished it 2 days ago, so I'm probably gonna rate it harsher than I will in the future after it sat for a while. So this is a regular cinematic, but then the next two, Blender. I fully animated this bird flying with 0 animation experience. This is the first thing I ever did. And it looks pretty good. It does go through the wall, but let's not think about that. And I added little shaders on here. I imported the world. Thank you so much to the dude who made the tutorials. I'll do a more formal thank you later. This was pretty funny when setting up the NPCs. I made the dreams mode NPC kind of derpy because dreams. Yeah, first time trying Blender. I'll be doing this in a lot of following montages. This intro clip is very pretty as well. This freeze in the air and then final. I'm happy with it.
Hi.
Yeah, see, I've seen all these sequences so many times in the last couple of days that it doesn't hit quite as hard as it will in the future. But, you know, the drop's pretty cool. Wow. Oh yeah, the more I made on this, the more I made of the drop sequence, the more I ended up liking it. Because I got to this part right here, and then I stopped making it for like over a month because I just didn't know how to edit to this hard style dubstep second part. But I eventually did. This is very pretty. The slowdown and I gotta keep doing this where I stall the final kills in midair. This is the same thing I did at the first clip. I like purposefully didn't kill him as soon as I could have. And just, it makes the clip look really good, and then it gives me options for how to edit it. This sequence is cool. This was a brand new effect that I created just for this montage. A lot of times I'm adapting past effects because it's takes a lot of time to make new ones. I made this effect was new, this, but it didn't take very long. This was longer. This embossed, sparkled impact into a long clutch. And then yeah, glitch effect is back. Let's go. Doesn't feel the same. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's very good. The Blender intro is beautiful. I think I'll just put it at number 5 for now. It may end up being higher than that as time passes. It's very pretty. That's what I can say about it. Now I think Candyman's better than Ready for Love. That's good. And then I would highly doubt that this montage is out or even finished by the time. But I'm making another one. It's 4 minutes long. Lune was only 2 minutes. This is 4 minutes. I'm using a song that I've wanted to use for close to 10 years. It's a song that, once again, means a little extra to me in my editing process. Vertigo by Laura Brem. I've been wanting to use this song for a long time. The editing that I have done up through the first 2.5 minutes, it's good. This is going to be... It's the same thing that Shikairo was to Ready for Love, where it's like I make one high effort montage from my huge selection of clips that I had set aside, and then I make one with all the ones that were still lying around. Vertigo is the ones that were still lying around from Lune, which I've almost used up and will need to remake another pile of clips to take from again. So I have my preview rendered out here. Like it's clean. And the song is good. I love the song. Bang! So yeah, I'm expecting this to be low end of S. I'm expecting it to be right about here. These 3 are the ones that I missed or got wrong. I want to say, first, here's the 20K overlay montage that I forgot to include in the video. And you know, here it is. A lot of you have probably seen it considering it came out really recently. It's fine. It accomplishes its purpose. The clips aren't particularly good. Some of the editing is kind of cool, but like, you know, it's a very lightweight montage. So definitely C tier. I think we would put it right about here, in between Step Back and Blatantage in the C tier. And then I also forgot to include Mesmerizer, which is my very recent edit. Mesmerizer is directly inspired to the point of stolen by another edit of the same name with the same song that was done by my favorite editor, Mikos, who's a Rocket League editor. And so I basically took his edit here and just made it in Minecraft with some slightly different versions. So you can see like this I took directly from it. This little bang and you crash through the little focus thing. I really wanted to make that, so I copied it directly. I had a different spin on this yeah. He does this little 3 car thing. I do the little 3 clutches across the screen. And then but like the pacing and everything and the entire outro here, I just did basically the same as him. I wanted to remake this edit really bad because the hard speed ramping seems fun. And overall it came out pretty good. We got the intro clip where I'm on 451 ping. And like this. That came out great. I like this a lot. That was fun to make. And then this was really creative. The 3 clutches. Back away from the screen and then crash back through it. This was the cool part of the montage for sure. But it's also like a little hard to watch and exists so that I could do stuff like this, like make the outro screen, which is also very fun to figure out how to get all this to work. So overall, I think it's definitely a solid middle A tier edit, I would probably place this. Oh, this is going to be awkward because they're going to be the same. I would place it right about here between Shikairo and Take Me Home. And then I have to correct my placing here. I was way too enthusiastic about Vertigo just because it's like my current one that I'm editing. It's not going to be S tier, I don't think, without signs or some gigantic drop. I think it's going to be high A on probably, crap, dude, I never get that right. Probably just behind Shikairo because it doesn't have the same like super high effort drop that Shikairo does. But other than that, it's a very similar style of montage. So these two would actually be next to each other in the tier list. So it goes like this, and then here, and then up there, and that way. Oh yeah, and lastly, I was too hard on my 15K Sky release montage, and I think it would be right about here, behind Classic Cheatertage, in front of Paranoid. Right about there is where it would actually go. So that's the finalist. But yeah, there's my yap session. Feel free to check out any of the montages that you haven't seen. I'm not sure how edited this will be. Maybe it'll be uncut. I have no idea. But I like recording these so that I can look back at them. And then, as a reward for staying to the very end of the video, I know that the fake fans, they've already left because they think that Vertigo was the reward. But all of this is in service of my 30K subscriber montage. I will not be leaking the song. There's no chance I'm leaking the song, dude. That would be so sad. Which means I can't leak very much about the montage. But blur this out. Well, no, I'm not sure I want to show it. Anyway, I have a script here on my second monitor that is over 1,000 words. It has a theme written down. Like, this is an essay. I have themes. I have long sequences written down. I've broken the song up into respective sections and talked about the emotions I want to bring out using each sonic element. I've spent months preparing for this montage, and it's the reason that Lune is Blender in the intro, is that I need to learn Blender to make my 30K montage a reality. So subscribe to my main channel if this is the only place that you watch me, and you've watched this for like an hour or however long it is. Maybe you like me. So I would subscribe to my main channel if I were you. Because if I can somehow manage 30K there, gosh, this is going to be the coolest thing I've ever done. If I actually go through with this project, it'll be a tier above everything else. But yeah, please do check out some of these montages if you liked the previews. I know some of them I watched all of while yapping, but feel free to check out any of these, except for, of course, this one, which will only be viewable from this video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed me yapping. I enjoyed yapping, clearly, because I've been here for an hour and 18 seconds. But yeah, I will see you guys some other time.